TitleMatchNetwork.com.
What were your thoughts when Paul Heyman came in with Dennis Condry and Randy Rose?
Nothing really, just another angle. I mean, it didn't matter to us. We just were there just to work with whoever.
Right.
And, everybody loved us. And the funny thing was that TV tapings, those enhancement guys, the first thing they'd do when they got there, they would run to the wall where the sheet was.
Right.
If they saw Midnight Express, they'd go like, "Thank you, God," because they knew that we wouldn't hurt them.
Right.
Plus, they knew we'd give them spots, and nobody else did that. And they're like, "Oh yes, we got Bobby and Stan there. Hey, how you doing, Bobby? Good to see you." That was unbelievable.
This question to Bobby: What did you actually say the first time you saw Dennis Condry after he left? And
What I say to him?
yeah,
I never asked him why he left. I figured if he wanted me to know, he'd tell me.
and he didn't even tell you or
No.
anything.
Never got brought up. Then he left again.
Huh.
Left
Yeah, that's right. He
He
sure
Yeah.
did. He booked again.
Did you find it uncomfortable, or what was Cornette's opinion of it, or just business?
Yeah. We didn't do good business at all anyway, did we? Him and Randy Rose?
No, we didn't. That was just like a short-term thing.
So
And then he got replaced by Jack Victory,
Jack
Victory.
I think, for that match.
what were your thoughts on Paul Heyman at that time?
I never knew Paulie that well. I mean, he came into I'm not sure if he worked for Crockett or
He worked for Vern first.
Oh, Vern. Okay, well I wasn't there then, was I? Or was I?
No, you weren't there.
Okay, I don't think so. I met him when I guess we just been bought out by the Superstation, right? By Turner, and I never actually hung out with him. I just saw him and hi. How you doing? Just small talk, but I never partied with him or hung out with him. So I don't have any good stories to tell you about Paulie.
Did you see?
I got along with him, good.
Did you see tension between him and Jimmy, or was that later on?
I think that was later on when he was with ECW.
Yeah.
I think supposedly he screwed Jimmy out of something. I don't know.
Right. Memories of a series of matches with the Samoan SWAT team.
I started out had just a little bit of a problem with was it Samu?
Mhm.
Sam was a little not stiff but just a little bit of a problem there. He was not selling really good for us at the start, but then it got better. I remember a battle royal up in Minneapolis, and Brad Rangens took him down and just tied him in a knot. And I remember I looked down at him. He was like this, and I thought, well, see what goes around comes around. You never. There's always somebody tougher, and there's always. Yeah. But we worked against Sam and his partner in Nashville just recently. I say recently, like the past 5 years on the show. It was just a breeze,
Right.
Great match.
Now, Bobby, you also went to ECW for a brief period. Back in the early, I guess, what show?
94.
Yeah, it was 94. You had a match with Sabu and Terry Funk.
Yeah.
What are your memories of that, you and Arn?
I was wondering how come they had a wrestling ring in the first place. Because we never stayed in it.
Yeah.
I
believe it was One Worlds Collide. It was that show.
Yeah.
I remember me getting in there and putting a headlock on Iron and people just shitted on it. Because they wanted somebody to get stabbed and damn arm cut off.
God, I wish I could have been there. You know how I love that stuff.
Now, I guess, how come you only worked for a short time in ECW when you returned?
I have no idea. He probably just brought me up there 2 shows and I beat the guys up and left. He never said. I was supposed to go to work for him.
Right. To train guys and stuff like that, I think.
Yeah, and do. And I was going to be able to stay in Charlotte too, see.
Right.
So he told me he said, as of right now, you're on the payroll.
Huh. I don't even get it.
Yeah.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.